Justin Bieber officially talks sobriety. We got to talk about this and a lot more. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So, girl, hang on, I need lip gloss. But if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Me and my pimple cream girl, we give you guys a very warm welcome. Listen, if you are brand new, it is a holiday season. And I just want to keep you guys some company. So if you wanted a warm and fun environment where it feels like a sparkly sleepover and a messy best friend, and a happy new year, subscribe. All right, best friend, listen. Whew. A couple of updates. Oh, hang on, let me show you guys. Exactly. Rudolph the red-nosed mother effing reindeer, okay? Your man's red nose also blinks at me when it sees me walking, okay, bitch? Don't play with me. Listen, a couple updates. The first one is, of course, January 20th, I will be announcing the winners of my Rare Beauty and holiday giveaway. If you guys didn't know, I will be choosing one person to send a Rare Beauty gift, plus a little extra goodies. Two, I will be sending 2 people handwritten letters, and then 5 of you I will be doing a Zoom call with. So it's just a little bit of me being able to give you guys a little holiday cheer. I wish I could do more. Trust me, I wish I could do more. But next year, I know it'll be bigger than ever. Also, best friend, for those who are asking about my holiday list, my Amazon wish list, it's in the description if you wanted to get me anything. You totally don't have to, but if you did, it's there for those asking, okay? All right, best friend. So Justin Bieber has definitely been in the media a lot for, well, a lot of narratives going around regarding his sobriety, whether he's allegedly on substances, he's drinking too much, he's not well mentally, what's going on. You know, the past year he's definitely been a lot in the headlines because a lot of people have been very worried about him, and they've been expressing it through, you know, videos and comments and social media headlines. I will say, girls, some pictures of Justin, you know, he is looking a little bit of a mess, and that's okay. That's okay, 'cause we all are. Look at me, bitch. I have not showered today, ho, and I have pimple cream on, okay? Like, hello? And, you know, jiggle, jiggle, jangle. It just is what it is. You know, it's just I am proof. I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. Who gives a shit? But yeah, no, there's been a lot of worry surrounding him and his mental health and substances. And he did just reveal on his Twitch that he got stem cells and that he is not going to be able to drink for a month in the holidays. Check this out.
Where's chat at? They're one of these cameras, but chat, I got stem cells, and they said that I have to do a month without drinking, and so I'm like a week in, and it's been good, but it's just holidays not drinking is tough, especially going to all these holiday parties, wanting to have like a glass of wine or like just socially, just, you know what I mean? It's tough. I'm like, I should have waited until after the new year to do it, but
so what do you do on those moments?
It's all good. So chat.
So, all right, let's talk about this. First of all, I have no idea what stem cells are. So we're gonna have to see what it is together, because I don't know. What is stem cells therapy? Okay, because I have no idea. We're gonna learn together. Stem therapy uses stem cells, which can become many cell types, to repair, replace, or regenerate damaged tissue and treat diseases, falling under regenerative medicine by boosting the body's natural healing and introducing new cells for conditions like heart disease or joint pain. Therapies range from established bone marrow transplants to emerging treatments for degenerating conditions, involving harvesting stem cells from bone. I don't know what any of that means. How it works: harvesting, doctors collect stem cells often from patients' own fat tissue. Processing, the stem cells are often concentrated into a serum or prepared for injection. Delivery, these cells are injected or transplanted into the damaged area. And then regeneration, the stem cells stimulate healing, reduce inflammation, and can differentiate into new healthy cells to repair or replace damaged ones. So he is basically healing his, I believe he hurt his, he hurt his rib. You guys remember that? Or it's also for, you know, Justin also has he has Lyme disease, right? I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In early 2020, Justin Bieber revealed he was battling Lyme disease. So let me ask if can Lyme disease be Lyme disease? We are learning here. Can Lyme disease be treated with stem cells? It says here stem cell therapy is not a standard or U.S. Girl, what? Oh, okay. It's not a treatment, but rather an emerging. Okay, so it is an experimental approach that is being explored by patients. So he might be doing that. Girl, look at us going to educate. We are getting our education on, honey. So we are noticing that maybe he is getting that for that. And I think it's great. The whole drinking on the holiday season, I've seen a lot of people talk about this. You know, my husband and I were actually also on a no drinking journey. It is so crazy because we went to a Christmas party the other day. If you guys didn't know, we went to Kathy Hilton's Christmas party and we were partying. Paris was DJing. It was just so amazing. And I went through the whole night with a cranberry juice and some water. Never in my life have I seen myself party so much without any kind of alcohol, honey, okay? I was jumping up and down like I just guzzled down 2 shots of fucking vodka and snuck another shot of tequila and snuck in some little bottles that I just that I drink in the bathroom, you know, because, yeah, I used to do that, girl. You think, bitch, bars are expensive, bitch. I used to take a little bit of some drinks and hide them in my kimbara area, and then I would go to the bathroom and I would just, you know, girl, you listen, it is hard out here in this economy, bitch, okay? I want to get in my party on, girl. But listen, yeah, so, you know, I think it is interesting because obviously, you know, mocktail, especially here in Los Angeles, I've noticed a lot of people always doing the mocktails, you know, and always like, you know, there's a lot of sober people here. There's a lot of California sober, which is no alcohol, but they do weed. I've had a couple gummies here and there when I have anxiety, but I've never done it to party and stuff. So we were completely sober and we have been since, oh my gosh, I want to say since like the beginning. I know, literally since Halloween. October 31st was the last drink that we had. So, and it's been amazing. I do have to say, it's sort of like you feel that the holidays, of course, are for eating and drinking and having fun and stuff, but it is really cool to see yourself able to have some fun without the extraness, you know, and the reason that personally I stopped drinking for the time being is because I've been dealing with my aunt's passing and I just didn't want to involve being drunk or hungover with grief, because when I get hungover, I get very, very anxious and I get very depressed. So I thought that the best thing for me to do was to stay away from alcohol. So anywho, I can relate to Justin. It is difficult, but I do think that it's really cool that he's repairing himself, especially if he is going to embark on a tour that's being alleged right now. You know, we know he's doing Coachella, but it is being rumored that he will be taking his swagalicious tour to the world, or that he's going to do a Vegas residency. So that's all in the works, apparently. And of course, he wants to be in tip-top shape for that. So I think it's pretty cool. And I also think that it's cool because it kind of shuts down all of those allegations that he's under substances and that this and that. And I just finally wanted to say, even if he was under a lot of substances, you guys know that I am all about not seeing everything so one way or the other. I think that anyone who goes through this, and this is just a message to you, if you fall and you've gone back on your bad habits or whatever, it's never too late to stop. You know what I mean? So I don't ever want you to think like, oh, you know, like for example, I quit smoking 8 years ago, cigarettes. And I've always thought about, what if one day I start smoking again? How am I going to feel? And I've put so much pressure on my mind that, oh no, I can never smoke again, but I'm sort of taking it day by day. And if you fall, if you break your diet, if you drink or if you smoke or whatever, just look at it as, you know what? This is not going to set me back. This is not going to delete all the time that I was off of this. I'm just going to do it again. So I just want you guys to be nicer to yourself and be kinder to yourself and just be understanding that we are only human. So that is why when he was going through all of that and all the media, I was trying to be as nice as possible and neutral, even though, you know, sometimes they're not my cup of tea. But I thought it was very important to show a more human side, because I do think that Justin has gone through a lot, especially with all the Diddy allegations that were out last year. And I think anyone on their right mind would have an issue, especially being a young child in this industry and going through everything he went through. And, you know, I'm not excusing his bad behavior whatsoever, but I am seeing the human side. And I do think that he is trying to kind of rehabilitate himself and his image. So I'm all about that. I believe in second chances. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to announce the winner of my Rare Beauty holiday giveaway winner contest. Love you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.